Hey people, what's happening? Into the ether here. Yet again, back with another track walkthrough. This time we're going through my latest release, Skylines. That is out on my home EP on Immersed. Also, I will be uploading a breakdown to the lead track from the EP, Home, and that will be available on my Patreon, which you can find the link in the bottom. As always, we'll kind of start with how I kind of started with the track, and then we'll quickly go through things one by one. Yeah, basically with this track, I started with all these atmospheres here. And then this one comes in as well, which could have started it halfway, it's not came in yet. This one. Oh, it did come in. It did come in. That's that. This kind of random vocal that I don't even know what it was originally. I think it's just that swell, yeah. And this kind of birds, forest sound. So I would have had them. Alongside them, then I would have probably, I believe with this, I did write the bass next over that. It would go like. Alongside this. And then the rest of the pads and the piano came. Once I had this, kind of knew I had a good idea, an idea that I was happy to move forward with. And then I obviously wrote the lead. And then obviously built everything else around it till we had kind of this core idea. What I'll do now is I'll go through the kind of sections, show you them, and then we can kind of look at the kind of first drop and how it progresses and differentiates a little bit. The kick drum, simple. I use this kick drum a lot, to be fair. Literally just a bit of EQ. Then I took the same kick, make this kind of tom type thing. I just literally EQ'd it out and shortened it. So originally it would have been obviously like that, but I've just pulled the decay down. Then we have the rest of the drums. All together sounds like. So the claps, we've got 2 claps. This one, which I've shortened again. So originally it would have been. I've kind of pulled this over, so we got and shortened it on the decay as well. And this clap, bit of EQ, bit of dynamic EQ in there. You have. We'll go on this little drum fill actually. So we've just got a random drum fill. Literally not really done anything to that. These close dots, I've done nothing to. Literally. Just a bit of velocity. We've got these kind of normal offbeat hats. Bit of reverb, bit of delay. Again, I've not even got any EQ on them. It's kind of open hat with some room. I'm kind of using duck for like the side chain, just to pull off the tail. And then this EQ here. Shakers, as always, in Shimmer Shake Strike. Just that. Then we've got a bunch of loops that'll just all have simple kind of EQ on. It's like a tambourine thing. Got this loop. We've got a percussion loop that I've chopped up, and I've kind of put that together with this one. And then this kind of single hit, which again, these are all going to have just pretty much the same kind of stuff on. And these rides took out a lot. These, that just add a bit of energy, more energy in that second drop. Right, the bass lines. Very simple. Obviously, just 3 notes, as you can see. With this kind of sound, very simple sound that I've used. Bit of saturation on it. Everything off. Bit of Ableton saturator. Bit of chorus. Obviously some EQ. Taking a lot of the highs out there. Track spacer, side chaining. Utility just for mono in the bass. They're kind of below 120. I don't think I've got anything else. No, I haven't. And a filter, obviously filtering things out, drawing the breakdown and whatnot. Sub, probably the exact same thing. Just turn them off. Using that. That is that. I don't think I've got anything on a group of that, have I? Oh, just compressor. Right, the leads. The main one. Something that I've made in Diva. I think I've used this basic sound quite a bit, and then I just kind of... The original sound is it's a basic pluck anyway, and then I just kind of change your thing on tracks. But I'll use this a lot. Kind of like simple leads. Bit of compression on that. Bit of OTT. The echo went on, was it? Shimmer went on. Got this nostalgia, which is automated. Let's have a look what we got. This is one of Ableton's presets in the audio effects. Which one is it under? Ambient spaces, I think. Yeah. Which is quite a cool thing. I use that quite a lot actually. Bit of soothe after. And some EQ. This one is something I've made again in Diva. Pretty much the same chain, except I've got just normal echo on there rather than that nostalgia preset. And as you can hear there, I've kind of automated the delay and whatnot. And the filter's up. And that's on the, I think it's on the lead one. Just for the transition. I've done that quite a lot using kind of various different things, just when it fades out here. There it goes out. We have this here. Very basic sound from, I believe, Fur Clouds. Yeah, Fur Clouds pack. Very nice to kind of sit subtly and help things move along. Some kind of reverb on it. With some EQ. Another filter, some soothe. And these here are created from one of these, where I've added like reverb and delays and whatnot, then reversed them and whatnot, and kind of just added them in. This is some nice ear candy stuff. Have all these together, you then get. You can see here where I've kind of automated the echo. And the local. Then we have the pads and piano section. This will just be an Omnisphere pad. Some reverb. Some EQs. This is from Fur Clouds, same pack I think. Nothing drastic at all going on there. And then this piano within Contact, the Giant. Probably the Intimate or the Emotional. These are my two go-to ones. And then with that, I've just a bit of OTT. Here's some EQ. Some compression. Then I've also got this section. Just how I wanted to move it along a little bit, I feel like, before the outro. And then this Atmosphere section. It's obviously just that from Omnisphere. This is why I don't tend to open Omnisphere that much when I do these, because it's a bit slow. Eternal Swells. From Shimmer, probably quite a lot of EQ. Oh no, actually not that much. Usually I'll do quite a bit more, but obviously didn't need to with this. And Soothe. Utility, that's probably, I've just got some volume control on there. The intros and outros. You have this thing that we went over earlier. Nothing crazy on that. And then, like I said before, the Forest, a bit of Soothe, a bit of Shimmer, a bit of this. Again, all together that section sounds like. The effects, really don't need to go into these. No, it's just the kind of standard basic stuff. Bit of reverb on the main channel, the group, that's that. If we go to the drums, real quickly, I didn't show you what was on the drum bus. It's quite subtle. Saturation, a bit of a compression, oxide inflator, some EQ, bit of compression, bit of soothe, and then a limiter. Now then, like I was saying earlier, with the kind of progression, I wanted to go from this section to this section. There's not too much going on there. I don't even know if I've got anything going on here, to be honest. Let's find out now. I don't even know if I've got anything. No kind of bus, what's the word I'm looking for? Automation. I might have something here. Let's have a look. Bit of easy washout, which we've left on here, which is a bit weird. Oh, that's from when I've done the radio edit. Don't know if that's actually in the final version or not. When I've done the radio edit there, it's obviously gone up a bit. Yeah, I've not got any of that kind of stuff on for that transition. I've literally just got kick dropping out, and then what I've shown you before on here, the echo and the filter. In terms of the breakdown, there's nothing kind of crazy. Basically all the sounds that I already had. Obviously this piano gets introduced for the first time, and this kind of gliding kind of pad. And obviously I've got a bit of a snare on. Nothing crazy at all on that. And then the original drop, basically a simplified version of the second drop. The lead is a bit simplified. Compared to see the difference there. Same rhythm, just far less notes in this bit. This kind of works. Kind of introduce the track and keep it growing. And while this kind of adds kind of depth and a bit more interest, it still gives you the same feel. Same kind of thing. I've got two totally different tracks, and obviously these just help it. This here, I hadn't spoke about this. It's literally maybe like one of these plugs with loads of reverb and whatnot on it again. That I don't know what I use, like some kind of, I don't know what I would have used actually. What did I use for this? Maybe like the grain delay or something. Played around to get it all sounding cool, a bit of shimmer. In fact, I know what I've done. I think, is it Ableton's reverb? Is it the normal reverb? Yeah, so use this, played around with it, got it sounding however, then clicked freeze, and then just recorded the frozen reverb, and then I've just pitched it up. That's what it was originally. And just pitched it up to add kind of, adds a nice bit of energy and a bit more atmosphere. I've got it starting from the beginning. You don't really hear it, but you kind of, when it's gone, you feel it. And to be honest, that's it with this track. Very simple track. I had the track Home, that was really chill. I mean, this track's quite chill, but I wanted something that's a bit more, going to work a bit more in a kind of club environment. The Home. This Home is really kind of, really chill. and I thought this worked well alongside it, and yeah, that's what we released. So this is out now on Immersed. All my links to kind of my social medias are in the description, where you, if you go onto my Instagram or whatever, you can get the link to find this track, or just obviously search me on Spotify. And also Home, the lead track, I will do a track breakdown and upload that to my Patreon. That'll be up this week. So yeah, please subscribe, like the video, and let me know what you thought. Peace.